Morphin time! White Ranger Power!
What is going on, Power Rangers Super Sentai fans? Regan Wilks with Autism Production here. That's why RWAP Regan Wilks 54 here. That's why, and welcome back to another exciting Power Rangers and Super Sentai review of all time you've been waiting for. And today, it is going to be one of the Super Sentai and Power Rangers movie reviews of all time you've been waiting for. And today is a day, so we're going to be celebrating the 30-year anniversary of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. Released in 1995 in a big theaters. An alternate continuation after the second season of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, before Power Rangers Season 3 begins with a 3-part crossover with Saban's Masked Rider. 1 week later, Saban's Masked Rider series came out after it became the first Kamen Rider adaptation. So, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, is the first Power Rangers exclusive movie with no Super Sentai counterpart footage. It is based on from the Koryu Sentai Zyuranger, Gosei Sentai Dairanger, and Ninja Sentai Kakuranger. So, I grew up with all the 90s and 2000s movies as a kid. So, we're gonna look back and do the review, one of my favorite childhood movies of all time. Like with the DuckTales movie, Treasure of the Lost Lamp, one of the VeggieTales, Lion King and stuff, Disney, stuff like that. The movie was made by 20th Century Fox, Century, Hayam Saban, and Toei Company. So, without further ado, here we go with the review, shall we? It's Morphin time! But you ooze, you lose. We're gonna start off with the very beginning of the movie of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers goes, starting off with the main greatest Power Rangers cast, Tommy, Rocky, Adam, Billy, Aisha, and Kimberly, including Bulk and Skull are part of the Angel Grove competition for the skydiving parachute. At the intro of the beginning of the Power Rangers, one of my best beginning of the movie scenes of all time during the 90s, after finishing off the bad guys in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 2. The 6 main Rangers had their winning competition before Bulk and Skull just went to parachute to the wrong site. There's other main characters, is it the dad and the son, are the Kelman families, are the good friends with Tommy and the others, before Bulk and Skull just went to the wrong side of the parachuting, until they go to the skate boots, I forgot about that, but they were just having enjoyment of their lives after their last battle from the second season, and the parachuting with the skydiving from the airplane, and they have to meet up with Alpha 5 and Zordon to see what's next for the updates, what the new villains, what will happen next, and what terrorism is gonna happen next during the Angel Grove. Well, Bulk and Skull went to the construction site where they accidentally missed the competition of the Angel Grove airplane skydiving thing. But the constructors have found an egg, a secretly egg, that is evil and no good. Name Ivan Ooze. An exclusive Power Rangers movie villain of all time which was not used in the Super Sentai counterpart. It's from Zyuranger, Dairanger, or Kakuranger. Well, even if Toei did make a Kakuranger movie with Ivan Ooze, it should be called Yokai Ooze. Because Ivan Ooze is one of the #1 exclusive movie villain. He is also weird as well, with evil powers, the power of the ooze, with purple lightning and stuff like that. But Ivan Ooze has been information by Zordon, has been awakened since after 6,000 years ago. Just like Lord Zed's return, since the beginning of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 2 of his first appeared. But the updated version of the Command Center is different than the actual show, you know? And it shows Rita Repulsor, Lord Zed, Gordar, and Molten. Well, Molten is now a henchman to one of the Rita's and Lord Zed's Monsters villains, which was the movie adaptation from the original Zyuranger Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 1 with Japanese footage as Zyuranger 2 as exclusive Japanese footage after Saban ran out of original Zyuranger footage are part of it. But what did happen to the other villains, such as like the blue monster dude and the bat dude we know from before? Well, they have to be absent for some reason somehow, but the Rangers has found trying to discover the new villain Ivan Ooze, but Ivan Ooze can smell teenagers. And Lord Zed asked Ivan Ooze to get rid of Zordon, the mentor of the Power Rangers. Before the Rangers first met Ivan Ooze to start off to fighting off with the Ooze monsters, are also one of the main henchmen villains are exclusive in the movie. And Billy liked to say, "You ooze, you lose." That was the title of the back cover of the VHS and the DVD and the Blu-ray. Well, I have the VHS of the Power Rangers movie. I first time watched as a kid. Like I said, I grew up with the 90s and the 2000 movies. And they play the music, Are You Ready? By Davo. Like, action boy now, it's gonna learn now, be prepared. That's one of my favorite scenes of all time. Before they get to the morphing sequence with the new Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie theme song at the opening scene, which is the 30 seconds of their It's Morphin Time, and they go out with the 1995 movie suits. And it was one of my favorite morphing sequences I've ever seen in my life. Because at first, when I was a fan of the Power Rangers as I was a kid, and they also became popular in Japan as the Power Rangers movie with a Japanese artist. It's also a different theme song by Masasaki Endo, who also did some of Kamen Rider, Power Rangers, Super Sentai anime, and Ultraman openings, and sometimes the endings too. But I prefer both original 1995 theme song to say Gyoko Power Rangers. One of my favorite theme songs I played. It was also by Ross Weatherman. No, Ross Weatherman, who did the first Power Rangers theme song before the movie theme song. And the Rangers gonna have to go fight off the Ooze monsters. It's at the construction site with no Super Sentai footage. And they also included new gadgets as well that was not used from the original Power Rangers season from Mighty Morphin. I mean, come on, you know, the construction they filmed during the fight scenes, just like the Spider-Man 3 I watched during the final battle with Sandman and Venom. And, well, it took place in California with Angel Grove. But the bad news is, Ivan Ooze went to the command center, tried to destroy the command center base, Alpha 5, tried to stop him, but no force, but to do nothing to ask the Rangers. But Ivan Ooze has to destroy Zordon for once in his revenge. But the Rangers loses his power. They had to check their command center and found out the place was been destroyed. But Zordon is still alive, but he was human the whole time. Like, I was shocked that Zordon was so old. But he's been like a father mentor to the Rangers. But they have to go to the other planet, but there's no choice to bring back their powers because of Ivan Ooze's new rules. Well, they had to get rid of Rita and Lord Zed and not being the main villains, well, to make them quit. Well, only except Godar and Molten are his new henchmen to create new villains, are also used with CGI effects, how were in the works, like the fly monster, and the scorpion monster were also robotics CGI as well. And trying to use the powers to use a commercial thing at the Ooze, like if some of the parents have got mind control to build, and they also even had the Crow Bird before the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 3. They used The Crowbirds are also so funny. So like the bird flying off while the Rangers are in the other planet to search for another mentor named Dulcia is a major supporting character and who was a warrior of Phaedos. That's a planet of Phaedos, that's what they call it. She's like an early ninja from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 3. Well, it is an alternate place of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 3 to give them new powers abilities, such as the ninja swords. That's why this was they used from Ninja Sentai Kakuranger to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 3 and Season 3.5 miniseries Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers. So the power they've given for Tommy from the White Tiger to the Falcon, Rocky, the Tyrannosaurus and Red Dragon to the Ape, Adam, from Mastodon, Black Lion to Frog, Billy, the Triceratops to Unicorn to Wolf, Aisha, a saber-toothed tiger to Thean Griffin to Bear, and Kimberly to Pterodactyl to Phoenix to Crane are also part of the ninja swords with animal spirits. Just like Kakuranger used, while the movie had came out while Rangers episode is still premiering in Japan. But it is why they have to focus to find a way to get their ninja swords powers and find a way to get their own Power Ranger more powers back, while the Ivan Ooze using parents to create the monsters, the new monsters, like to destroy Angel's Grove. The kids are worried because the parents haven't been home. Then they're gonna cause more cities because Alpha is trying to respond to the Power Rangers, because Zordon is the only last hope to save the world, but the Power Rangers are the only last hope. It cannot be the end of the Power Rangers just yet because of Ivan Ooze destruction, you know? And there also a door sealed. It's a secret to get the powers back. So they once become the Power Rangers once again and go save the world. And go back to Earth and stop Ivan Ooze once and for all. And they summon the ninja swords are also CGI as well, with no Super Sentai counterparts. Because I cried for the movie to see the final battle goes, you know? Since Rita and Lord Zed are stuck in a snow globe. I mean, it did happen since after the Rangers fights with the Ooze monsters. And Ivan Ooze totally went mad, but Broken Skull helped the kids to free the parents from mind controlling and brainwashed by Ivan Ooze, so he got mad, and it goes to the other CGI monster, Cybernetic Fly Monster, but that was one of the weirdest transformation things with the CGI effects. That is weird. I did not like that at all. But my favorite thing, the Megazord transformation sequence is also CGI, but they also played the Power Ranger theme song again. Ooh boy, that's why I'm getting the 90s effects, you know? You know what I mean? But this is why I am a true Power Rangers fan back then. Because I am still a Power Rangers and a Super Sentai fan. And good to see Rita and Lord Zed added to vote for the Rangers to stop Ivan Ooze. And there's also an asteroid that Aisha pushed the red button and kicked Ivan Ooze and then got blown up. The Rangers saved the day, and the kids freed their parents, including Broken Skull, help during the construction site and saving Angel Grove. But the final battle to celebrate, they enjoy the fireworks and been talking about there's going to be a Gold Ranger. Well, not until Power Ranger Theo. Well, the Gold Ranger is a Black Ranger since the Choriki Sentai Ranger. And they celebrated their victory. Well, they finally brought back Zordon once again after Ivan Ooze's defeat. Before they get to the celebration, my bad, I forgot to talk about that too also. And they finally restored the command center, which is a reverse. They had to edit after the destruction by Ivan Ooze, destroyed the inside of the command center. And the Power Rangers saved the world once again. And the credits scene that Goldar is now a new leader before Rita and Lord Zed are back. And they totally said, uh-oh. Before the ending theme song with the music by Shampoo is called Uh-oh, We're in Trouble. I mean, that did play it for the ending theme song, including the Kung Fu fighting scenes in Alpha 5 theme song too also. I mean, I want to give it 10 out of 10 for the good movie because this was well done by Toei Company, Saban, and 20th Century Fox with Fox Kids. Because, not gonna lie, I pretty loved that movie so much as a kid back then. But, anyways, if you guys know, hit the like, favorite, comments down below, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. And then, thank you for joining the 30th anniversary review of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie from 1995. And, peace out!